Can you start off by saying how is it to be back at the world's largest bus and coach exhibition?
Let's say in a smart way, it's great to have this opportunity, and I'm glad that the industry is coming back because it's absolutely necessary to have the internal discussion also within Europe and the global market, of course. Yeah. And due to the pandemic, we lost a lot of things of interaction and communication, yeah. And due to the pandemic, a lot of things changed, yeah. And now we have to adapt, of course. Yeah, that's the reality. Yeah, that's it.
How is it for ARKPRES to actually be back at the exhibition? What is your main communication here at the show?
The main communication of ARKPRES is certainly to be a partner of the complete setup regarding safety belts. And we have done a lot of efforts over the last 4 years. And that's the good part of a pandemic, to adapt to the markets in the correct way. Nowadays, we provide all the safety belts, not only for the coach industries. We have all the different systems towards the coach industry, the minibuses up to the really coaches for the American market, for the European market, for any kind of markets like Indian market or Australia or even Japan, to comply to their norms. And we have done a terrific investment for the production itself. So semi-automatic to solve every kind of assembling via robotics, and certain things can only be done by manual. Yeah, that's a fact in this business, because it's not the personal car business. This is project related, and you have to correspond to the wishes of the customers, and we have done this. And also we made a terrific investment now. We installed already a sliding machine to make also the dynamic tests. So unbelievable. So we are really in the how should I say, we comply to the demands of our customers to fulfill all their requirements, from the testing, from the products, from everything. And we took the opportunity to change, and they have done unbelievable procedure in such way, and that's great to see.
Lasting. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. How is the European market right now for bus and coach, and how is ARKPRES actually trying to partner with customers in the European market? How is your business growing?
Honestly, it has been a hard way over the last 3 years, because the income orders have been slow and so on, and now we have a push. It's unbelievable what's going on the market. So they increased the quantities by more of 100%. Yeah. Once again, it's not the personal car business; it's the coach business. Coach business means a project business, and we try to adapt in a correct way. We increased our capacity from originally, let's say, 60,000 pieces a month. Now we are coming down to 110,000 pieces in a short period. And of course, it's a challenging situation. No one is really satisfied what we can deliver. We are trying hard to adapt to these kind of conditions. Yeah. And it's a big challenge. We are trying hard to adapt in a corresponding way, and we are very comfortable to see the final solution within the next 2 months. But it has been a very hard time. The demands, of course, and the political situation in Europe, that a lot of things are changing, and we will be ready for any kind.
Seatbelts solutions is one segment where we have a number of players in the market. Most of them are here at the show as well. What are the differentiating factors for ARKPRES? Why are you better than the others? What would you consider as your differentiating?
Yes, first of all, we have to understand the business of safety belts in the coach industry, because it's a really individual one. In a regular personal car business, you have the safety belts always in the B column or in the C column. Yeah, so it's a repeatable process. For the coach industry, we have a complete different situation, because the safety belt is mounted on the seat frame itself in different positions, and therefore you have to provide a different technology regarding the sensor and so on. And then you have also to make a differentiation in between the European market and the American and Canadian market, because we have different norms. So it's very challenging to supply the corresponding products towards the regional norms. What ARKPRES is providing and trying and fulfilling, of course, to have the correct product for the different markets and for different applications. And as I explained today, we are the only one beside the big players in the personal car business, which is completely different, because there we are talking about multi-million safety belts, which are provided nowadays by TRW, KSS, Autoliv, that we can fulfill all the requirements. And we have a test laboratory where we test everything. Yeah, what normally is written in the regulation ECR 60. We have adapted, besides the quality management, now we have adapted our service to a sliding machine to make even the dynamic tests internally. Yeah, even we are certified by the TÜV. In addition, beside this, we invested terrific money in semi-automatic or full automatic process to assemble the parts to comply to the repeatability and accuracy of a safety product. No one else is doing this. And that's the big support which we can give to our potential customers of theirs.
Talking from a geography point of view, how important is the Asian market for ARKPRES, and also in particular, how important is India?
So let's talk about different worlds. China is a specific market, copy-paste, even let's say disrupting some patents and so on. India has a specific position, I would say, because they are used to the European traditions. They are complying, also they try to comply to the European specifics. And although we have some different legal situation, as you know, in Europe we have the regular jurisdiction about Romanics, and you have more the US standards. We have a challenge, and I think I know a little bit about the Indian industry. That I would say in general that 40% of new products are dedicated to European or other markets. And therefore, we have to comply to the Indian as well as to the general markets beside China. And we can do this. Yeah. And India, of course, and this was on the side, just with a smile, the recognition that India is nowadays the biggest population. It has been even 10 years before because you have a different counting system, yeah, of the population. Yeah. So India has a big opportunity, a big challenge. It's one of the youngest population in the world. The education is doing well. Of course, there's some potential to do it better. The social system is completely different. And we will see. I believe, honestly, in the Indian market to 100% more than to China.
Yeah. Interesting thoughts, I would say. Yeah. What does the road ahead look like for ARKPRES? I mean, in terms of business growth, how do you see the rest of the current calendar year 2023 and then 2024 as well and beyond? What kind of growth are you expecting?
2023 is already done. Yeah, we are in the last quarter. Yeah. Now, during this exhibition, we are settling probably the next year and 2 years, 3 years, 4 years business. Of course, OEM are different, reacting as a sub-supplier or tier one as the seed industry. Once again, we have to be aware for the coach business, we are in a project business. Your only chance is to react in a fast time to fulfill the requirements of the customer, whatever he needs. Personally, I think Europe at the long run will be stable regarding the political situation that the party, yeah, to look for the environment will push the public transport, if it's railway or coach or whatever. Yeah, we will see. We will see. Of course, even that's the solution which have been presented over the last 2 years are probably not the last one. We will see. Yeah, that's only my personal opinion. It will take at least 5 to 10 years to change the environment, the infrastructure, to be ready for this clean culture. And absolutely, I agree 100%. Should be normal towards our understanding, because we have to think about the next 2, 3, 4 generations, and we have to adapt in a certain way. If it's electrical drives, if it's hydrogen, what cares? We should be open for any kind of technology. That's the most important thing. And we should not be led by political, how should I say, opinions. We should be open-minded. Yeah? 10 years ago, no one thought about electricity, yeah, in a certain part. But hydrogen has also a chance. Why not? Or other technologies? I don't know. We should be open-minded. So I think that the European market will be, due to the challenges and the changes, will be a stable market. Personally, I think that China and India will be a terrific demand on the market. United States and South America, they have, in some of the countries, they have just Uruguay, yeah, they have a stable situation. I cannot say something about Colombia, Venezuela, yeah, Brazil. Uh, the US market depends on the next election, what they will do. I hope that they will convince that we have to consider our environmental situation as a global situation in the correct way. If Europe will stay as the only one to take care about all the emissions, then it will become hard. But this is only my personal position. And we didn't talk about about Africa. Yeah, a huge market where everyone takes the sources without thinking how to do the next steps for these countries. It's unbelievable. I cannot understand, honestly.
Makes sense. Now, it'll be interesting to see how these markets unfold as well. So, thank you very much, Harald, for your views and for your time here at Busworld. Wish you a very, very successful fair here. Yeah.
I thank you very much.